What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. AuzSOME here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Yes, we're back at it today. Gotta say that it does suck today. Tonight, it's been a little rough. Obviously, the markets have a little bit of a turn on us. A pretty big turn. A lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt is in the market right now. A lot of people are discouraged. A lot of people are worried. There's just a lot of fear out there. Let's just call it what it is. I don't think there's any sugarcoating around it. I think a lot of people are wondering why the market is the way it is. I think some people are wondering when's the market going to turn around. And the big thing here is that I always say this: when in doubt, zoom out. We've actually been on a really good rally for the past, 4 months, since November. And yeah, the market does suck when the market's down because a lot of people did buy at the top of this. And I think we have a lot of things to discuss. One of the big ones out here, obviously the first thing to discuss here that I think a lot of people are aware of, and what's caused the market to continue to do what it's doing here is this news right here. Obviously, news in there that we're going to continue forward with the tariffs. Obviously, the markets did not react well to this. The markets did not react at all. I mean, you could say the crypto markets definitely didn't act nicely to this. And, it's going to be interesting to sort of see where this falls because Trump is really big on how the tariffs are going to help out the economy. Some people are obviously kind of, against that. They kind of think that that's not going to help out the economy. It's not going to bring down inflation. So I think there's a bunch of mixed results on this, and the markets are reacting poorly to it. This is probably one of the bigger things out there that caused the markets to come down. It's not the biggest, but it's one of the bigger ones out there. Again, we can actually go back and look at where Bitcoin's at right now. We opened up the day with 95,000. We're at 95,000 in opening up today, right? Right up here around 96, 95,000. And we've completely fallen off the map. I mean, we dipped all the way down to almost 90,974, which is a pretty big fallout on Bitcoin. Ethereum as well. Ethereum came down pretty hot, obviously hitting some pretty good lows here at 2,400. XRP obviously dipping down here past the 222. You guys know my 225 marker was where it was at. I actually hit my 225 again, shockingly, but I did hit that. But there's a lot of fear out there. You have tabloids all over the news. We're going to go through all the tabloids today or I say tabloids, but we're going to go through all the articles out here just pushing fear in the markets. And I just want people to just err on the side of caution here that, again, a lot of people want the people to exit the markets because that allows them to buy up your position that you have. They want to buy that up. And again, I know that sounds crazy, but that's really how this manipulation in the market works. This isn't the first time. It won't be the last time. But just realize when you sell your position, you're selling it to another person who's going to take it up. Mostly those people that are buying those up are the institutions, are the people that are trying to buy these lows. Especially if you didn't sell, say earlier today at 96,000 for Bitcoin, and now you're selling here at that $92,000 mark. You're selling a position to most likely an institution. And a lot of these people, Cointelegraph, all these people are out here working for someone. And they're putting out these articles to cause the fear in the markets, right? That's what they're basing a lot of this off of. And I get they're trying to give people knowledge and things like that. But there are some critical areas here that they're pushing down the markets pretty heavily. And momentum's obviously broke. Momentum is in a downward swing right now. And like I said, the biggest question is when that swing going to come back? Is the swing going to come back? People believe that we're actually in a bear market already. People believe that the bull market was in November and December, and now that we're in a bear market. I have a hard time jumping on that narrative right now, considering what we have. But maybe I'm blind. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm too positive for where the market's at, and I'll probably continue to be positive because I just don't see the market collapsing like that. I see us probably continue to pull out of it, but again, to each our own on that. That's just kind of where it's at. But yeah, it's crazy because we're seeing the Bitcoin coming down pretty hot. Obviously, massive liquidation. I mean, 277 million wiped out over the past day. This actually climbed significantly. If you guys don't know, the numbers actually have gone up. This is about 125 billion now for where 125 billion now for liquidations. I put this tweet out just probably a couple hours ago. And I just want people to aware. We talked about this on this morning's stream about Binance selling, and they've continued to sell throughout the day. They've continued to sell and liquidate the markets. They've been selling Solana. They've been selling Ethereum. The only thing they have not been selling is BNB. BNB is actually one of the stronger cryptos that have been able to withstand, been able to hold on to the sell-off here, because a lot of it's Binance. Binance is not going to go sell BNB. But the market is taking an overall hit here. And that's one thing that's great about the blockchain. Blockchain doesn't lie. We can actually go back and see right here. And what's crazy is you can actually go and see that these market makers out here, let me zoom out here. These market makers are making a killing off this. These automatic market makers are making an absolute killing off of these things. And it is concerning. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is a little concerning to know that these people have this much control over the market. We've known this, but now it's coming to a point where it's like, wait a second, dude. Like now there's probably some people working behind the scenes. And it's just very, very ironic. I want to put this out here. It's very, very ironic that this is happening. And then you have the biggest rug puller in the world tweet a massive tweet. And Sam Bankman-Fried comes out and tweets from prison on the day that we have one of the major liquidation events in crypto. He comes out here and starts talking some craziness. I don't even know. And it's kind of just this like rambling of nonsense, dude. This is his typical tweet. Like, and Sam Bankman-Fried by far is like one of the worst crypto people ever to go down in history. Like he's done people dirty. And it's just funny that like here we have him coming out speaking on this issue right here. So random, by the way, just so random. And I don't know if you guys are actually seeing this, but you even have like Watch Your Guru come out here like, what the F, you know what I mean? Everyone's kind of like, what the hell is this guy even like tweeting about? But it's just funny that we have a huge liquidation event. And then here you have the guy who rug pulled all of crypto coming out tweeting. And yeah, it's just kind of crazy. And I find it ironic in a way. And I wanted to share that. I don't know if you guys actually see this, but it's definitely a really weird tweets that he's put together here. But he's known for these weird like off the wall tweets, like very, very weird. But to each our own on that. But again, we know that the market's being taken over by Binance. We know that the Kraken's selling. We know that all the exchanges are selling to manipulate the market. They make a ton of fees. Just to let you guys know, the people in this right now that are making the most money are the centralized exchanges, the automatic market makers. You're talking like Radium, you're talking Uniswap, you're talking all these market makers out there of Jupiter. These people are making hand over fist with the amount of sells that are coming on in the markets right now. And those are the people that are making money. And if you're selling your position, you're selling at a loss. You're most likely losing your positions. And unfortunately, that's always how it's going to be in this space. And so these people are absolutely killing it right now with fees, with transactions, and they're going to buy the dip. They're eventually going to buy this all up. And you're going to be on the outside looking in if you're actually selling your position. I do want to put that out there. I think it's important that people know that. I get that some people want to sell their position and maybe find a lower position. By all means, you should probably do that. Hopefully, you did that way before you're doing it now. I think selling now, you're kind of like, you're probably you're probably behind the 8 ball a little bit. That's just my 2 cents. So before I go into any more, what's up, Andrew? Good to see you, buddy. We got a Big A in the house here. Stan, good to see you, man. I haven't seen Stan in a minute, dude. Michael, what's up, man? Billy, Chad, Tony, what's up, bud? Hey, Hunt, thanks so much for the super chat there. Austin, I just scammed my grandmother into buying the dip. Shout out to the A-Team Discord, holding strong. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for the super chat there. And you got your grandma to buy the dip, dude. That's pretty badass, actually, dude. Getting your grandma in, heck, man, I'll take it, dude. And Hunt, thanks again so much for the $5 super chat here. Need some humor on the red days, absolutely, dude. It's tough, and I want people to realize like this is a sucky situation to be in. We're all in the same boat here. I'm in a couple trades right now, trying to work my way out of some trades. Obviously, even with my XRP, I bought at 225 again. 225 seems to be my number. We'll see if it sustains. We'll see where it goes. It definitely is a pretty good dip in the market to hit 225 from where we're at. And I'm hoping that we actually have a nice little bounce back. My next number is obviously $2. I'm keeping these the same. I haven't ever changed these. And you can see right here at the 219 marker is where we have a good level of support right here. Let me actually pull up my volume chart here. Yeah, you can see right here, 237, I guess, is where it's at. 220 is kind of like the old area of support here. I could probably delete that. That's an old area. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of some crazy news that we're seeing in the markets. And I think it's important that people just relax. I know it sounds crazy. I know people feel like they're constantly buying the dip. They're constantly relaxing. It's just getting worse. But we're all here. We're all in this together. So completely understand where you guys are coming from. SBF in jail and he can't chat on socials. Kind of, yeah. What kind of prison? It's a white collar prison is what it's at. It's a white collar prison, dude. It's over, XRP Army. Kitty and I added 300 more. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Dude, there's still some really positive things that are coming here in 2025. I mean, we're gonna probably have some rate cuts. We're definitely gonna have some ETFs. Again, I don't know what the ETFs are gonna do over the last hour. No, we've had a nice little rally backwards in the last. So we can even go to the 4 hour here. I mean, the last 4 hours we've had a nice little rally backwards. People that are buying up these dips or able to are probably going to make a nice little bounce back here. How far does this go back up? I don't know. We do have some nice little fair value gaps here with XRP at the 240 range. So you could probably get a nice little bounce back here. Same with HBAR. I mean, HBAR's had a nice little, has had a actually pretty good day for the most part, but it just wasn't able to sustain the ETF news that came out here. And hopefully tomorrow seems to be a better day. As you guys can see right here, 0.205 was kind of my buy area. So even I'm down a little bit on that. So we'll see what happens here. I was today years old when I realized I could not sell no matter the price. Yeah. Hey, Austin, have you heard my crypto just turned brown avocado? That's the worst. Brown avocado is actually the worst. Yeah, it's the worst. They're creating a psychological pattern to buy and sell. Watch new all-time highs will be achieved. Yeah, and that's kind of, I mean, these market makers, these centralized exchanges are going to buy a lot of this back up. Like, it's going to happen. I think they're trying to create areas. This sell-off with Bybit. Bybit has caused this. I mean, really what it came down to, Bybit caused this with their hack, quote-unquote hack. We don't know if it's true or not. Shit, it could be some made-up stuff. I have no idea. Like I said, maybe I'm a little more cynical because of the whole FTX thing. And then you had Binance come in here and sort of be the savior behind it, right? All these rich people come in and help save Bybit. And then just ironically, they start selling off all their assets to make the market go down. That doesn't seem crazy, right? They're selling the top of that market. They're selling, this is their sell-offs, right? They're selling the top of these markets. Let's go back to Bitcoin, right? This is them sell off of the market. They already knew. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, they're already buying this on a 5%. I mean, a 5% dip on Bitcoin is huge, right? A 5%, if you're putting billions of dollars back into the market, a 5% dip is insane, right? I mean, just take hundreds of billions of dollars and tell me what 5% of that is. I mean, someone could do the math and just realize like that's a big percentage. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how this all works out. That's happened to Bitcoin, goes up and down like a roller coaster. Yeah, it's very, very volatile for sure. Hold on, the ride of the roller coaster. It is a roller coaster. I'm focusing on buying XRP, BTC, Ondo. Nice, David. Yeah, those are good, man. Sell and get out now before it goes over zero and you lose everything. And the institutional whales can't buy cheap before it pumps. Is that what it's saying? There's no way you say. I don't think he's saying that. Fan be cracking the whip on Austin, probably. She'll always be cracking the whip, dude. Wasn't there another hack last night? I don't know about that, Nick. I don't know about that. I'm out. I sold at 308K loss. No way, Matthew. There's no way. Did you really, dude? That's wild. Screw them. They should be reimbursed. Yeah. So let's go down. So you can see right here, XLM price crash alert, 35% drop incoming. XRP on the verge of losing crucial support. Ethereum vital resistance reached. Dogecoin price tumbles rapidly. Bitcoin, Ethereum liquidation surge as Solana and XRP. Look at the fear that's being pushed out here. So much fear. BlackRock executives stay mum on the potential Solana ETF. This actually is probably the reason why they stay mum on this is because they probably see how scammy and scummy Solana's blockchain is. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm not here to dog Solana, but we could say that a lot of bullshit has gone down on the Solana blockchain. I say that the Solana blockchain has probably single-handedly put out the most rugs in crypto this year. We're talking $15 billion in liquidation just on the Solana chain and meme coins, Libra, Trump, Melania. You go down the list, there's a ton of them out there that have liquidated people in this market, and Solana being one of the biggest of those. And so it just shows you like how much trustworthiness is that. Are you really gonna offer that ETF to your customers so that it could do the same thing that we're seeing right now? I don't know. It's a good question. It's probably best that BlackRock stays mum on this whole thing because I mean it's just kind of it's a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, and I don't think that they're as excited for the Solana ETF as they were maybe 2 months ago. To be honest with you, I mean I'm not excited for it. I think Solana has I'm kind of disappointed with just everything going on in Solana, even as a decentralized maxi, because I just hate to see people get hurt in this space. Especially a lot of new people that are coming in. We've always been talking for years about how new people coming into the space was going to be super exciting. And a lot of us were like, dude, I can't wait for new people to come in and get into crypto. You're going to bring in new money, new people. And then what did we do? We literally rug pulled them all. The people out there just rug pulled all the new people. They took advantage of them, and then all these people have a bad taste in their mouth now because of what they experienced, right? Not knowing the hazards associated with crypto because they got taken advantage of. They got preyed on by these people that know what they're doing. And it's just a sad deal. And it's kind of discouraging. I could see how people could be super upset about it. And the only way to fight back against it is just stop supporting that blockchain. Just stop supporting the project, because why would you want them to continue to hurt investors? So again, that's kind of where my stance is that, like, I don't think it's a bad project. It's just I don't support it anymore. I'm not going to buy Solana. I'm not going to support Solana. I'm not going to buy anything on Solana because I don't agree with what they're doing. Pump.fun is coming out here. So I told you guys that Radium was kind of one of my bigger ones out here. Radium was definitely one of my bigger things here. And now it's dropped nearly 30% because you have another Solana pump fun, total scam out here that is allowing these meme coins to be developed out here. Now they're going to create their own automated market maker for Solana, and it completely is knocked out Radium, which is a great project, has a good token. It's a good automated market maker, but now it's literally dropping because they're, Pump.fun has made a ton of money to now go and try to take more money from people than just Pump.fun. So you see how this goes, right? It builds and builds and builds. And now Pump.fun, not only are they taking billions of dollars away from you and allowing these scam coins to launch, they're going to go open up an automated market maker, an exchange out there on the DEX side to continue to take more fees from you guys. So again, this is why I will not be using Solana, because I think that it's honestly been bad for the space. And the only way that we're going to move forward is if we stop allowing people to get rugged. And so I guess that's what I'm just kind of saying, like, I'm just not going to support it anymore. So that's just me personally. Again, to each our own. I'm not saying that Solana is a bad blockchain. I'm just saying that I don't support what's going on, what's happening on the blockchain. And and that's kind of where it's been. So Solana is going to get wrecked. And that's where I just think there's a lot of people out here. It has to start with someone. It has to start with a group of people to just say, you know what, we're not going to support this crap anymore. And when it comes to crypto, and you have a lot of people out here who are going to continue to degen into these and continue to get wrecked and continue to cry about it. But there's a lot of mature people out there, a lot of people here on the A team that are mature enough to understand what's going on. And I'm just not going to put my money into something that is going to continually hurt the cryptocurrency market. Like, that's not what I'm about. I've been following crypto for a long time. I want to put my stuff in good projects that are going to help people and are going to continue to grow and actually make money for people and not actually scam people. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, dude. I didn't mean to get onto the Solana, narrative and kind of go on this tangent, but I just felt like I need to tell the A team where I stood with it. I will not be investing anything into Solana or any token on there because I just don't feel that it's just not where I think it's just bad for crypto for me right now. That's all. So, I have Solana. Hi, fan. I was in Cali the past week. Rugging will eventually be mitigated by law. I hope so. I hope that I hope people go after these people for rugging these projects. I hope that some way, somewhere down the road, these people who are continually hurting people, somehow, some way, get caught. Like, I truly do. I don't know how that's going to happen, when that's going to happen, but eventually these people out here, influencers, these developers, everyone out here that are actually rug pulling people and hurting people, I hope that they do get caught. I hope there is some accountability here. I don't know if it will. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know what are going to be the rules and the regulations between it. But I do hope that day comes, because I do think that eventually people will go, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it'll make them start thinking twice about it, right? This is brutal. Alt's going to get skinned bad. Yeah, usually alts fall down the most, for sure. There's a tweet on X about Saylor meeting with the SEC tonight. Yeah, I thought he met earlier today with them. So I did read that Saylor did meet with the SEC to go over, regulation and reserves, and that's probably a good move, dude. Sit back, take dumps, all the fault. Yeah, there's just a lot of people. People love Solana, but I don't think that there's a lot of people that really understand. I mean, I don't think Trump really understands, nor does he have the time to fully understand like what's happening on Solana. Like, he might like Solana because he maybe has friends and things like that, and he launched his project on there. But I don't think he has the time to like really be engaged on like what's going on behind the scenes. Like, I doubt that he even knows what happened with Libra. You know what I mean? So I just don't think that like it's not. He has so much other things going on. The last thing he's like is like, oh, I wonder how Solana's doing. Like he doesn't give a shit about Solana, and nor would I want him to. Like I'd rather him focus on other things, than Solana. But I just think it's important that we continue to drive this and like you know go out there and tell. I mean, honestly, like I'm not like one to boycott. Like I'm not here to boycott it. Like, I'm just not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm personally not going to use it because I just don't think it's good for crypto right now. It's really not good for crypto. Trump is the best thing that's ever happened to crypto. He will get law in place. Yeah, but they probably need to. I mean, they need to step up the game with that for sure. I think it would be nice to sort of see David Sachs and them come together and try to like really start to streamline some stuff. And I think a lot of a lot of people out there, influencers, everything like that, need to be held accountable. I have a lot of money in the theory, and I don't know what to do. Help, Austin. What do you have your money in, Mama A? What's your money in? CJ, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. I love buying on days like this. Stay in the course, everyone. Yeah, I bought today. I told you guys I bought on HBAR today and I bought on XRP today. We'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. I will say that there's a little bit of some confidence shook in this space right now. A lot of people have lost confidence. A lot of people that I know, I can see them tweeting, right, that have lost confidence. And I guess I just got to say is just, hang on. Things will get better. When in doubt, zoom out. I know that sounds crazy. A lot of us have been holding for a long time. And the people that are getting hurt the most are the new people coming into crypto. The people that basically bought here in probably December 1st in this area are the people that are suffering the most, right? And I guess this is like the new money that's coming into crypto right here. And so I do feel for those people because this was me back in 2021. I felt like I came in midway through a rally and started, I bought beforehand, but like I wasn't fully engaged, right? And it wasn't until like 2020, 2021 when I really started to get engaged, and I kind of like got into the tail end of that. And again, you sort of start to go, crap, dude. I mean, is this going to ever get better? And eventually it did. It did get better. It didn't go up to the levels of where we all thought it was going to go, like especially the people that were obviously buying way back over here. And so like I said, I do feel for people that are up here in these scenarios because they're battling every day to try to stay above water, and that's not an easy thing to do. So I completely understand what people are going through, and they don't want this bad news to come in. They're nervous on what to do. Any news in the market is a knee-jerk reaction, and I just try to stay the course. If you're investing in good projects, realize that they're here for a long time. They're here to stay, and they're going to probably eventually continue to ride an upward trajectory because they actually have real use case. People are going to use them, use the token, and things like that. So, yeah, it's hard to stay the course when I'm afraid to look at the stock market. Trump is torpedoing the economy. Tariffs tomorrow are going to be super fun. It'll be interesting to sort of see how this plays out, right? I think like I said, there's mixed results in this. You got a lot of people who are saying that tariffs are going to actually really hurt the market. And you got people out here who think the tariffs are actually going to do positive for the market. I don't know. It's a mixed result, dude. We won't know. We probably won't know for a couple months on how this is all going to play out in the long term, right? Are we looking for a quick fix or are we looking for a long-term fix? Some people are thinking that here in 6 to 7 months, these tariffs could actually bring the economy into a better position versus right now. So we might have to suffer some pain right now to be able to have long-term growth in the end. And then, some people don't want that. Some people want us to continue the growth without any pain. And so, I think we're probably going to have more pain. If I had to really put it down, we're probably going to have some more pain and in hopes that in, a couple months, we actually have some, where we can actually have some relief. And so that's kind of where it's at. I hate Solana. I'm down 5K with Sol. Damn, William. Yeah, Solana's rough, dude. It's a tough battle right now. Austin, heads up, soccer turf is open all day tomorrow. Appreciate that, Ziegles. Appreciate that. I don't think the ETFs are going to help. It sells fear. I think the ETFs will help. They'll actually create some new money in this space, just like Bitcoin did. It created some new money in this space. So I think that they'll definitely help. The crazy thing is that, now we're talking about even an ETF for like HBAR. HBAR is a really low market cap. We're talking an $8 billion market cap. That thing can easily 100 to 200 go up to 200 to 300% up just off ETFs alone because of the low market cap, right? Where a lot of these other ones like a Solana, those are at like an $80 billion market cap. So like it has to take a lot more money to be able to generate to get it to the next level. Where these smaller ones like an HBAR, if HBAR gets in, that's probably the lowest market cap crypto out there right now that is actually pending for an ETF. And if that gets approved, I mean, you'll probably see that thing go probably 2-3x instantly because of the low market cap, just off of an ETF. Yeah, I send my kids to soccer. We were at volleyball. We need Austin on the SEC to get things done quicker. Dude, they would hate me on the SEC, dude. I'd be like, dude, we're not going after them. Nope, we're not. Yeah, they would hate me. Plus, I probably don't have the degrees for them. Shit won't get better until the shit coins are removed. Kind of feels that way, you know. I mean, we've had this discussion before with Memecoins, dude. Like, we've had a lot of these discussions before in this space. This isn't the first time we've had these discussions, and so again, some people think that Memecoins are good for the space. I always said they'll bring liquidity, but with that liquidity, they're gonna also bring a lot of turmoil, and that's what they do, dude. The Memecoins bring a major amount of turmoil to the space. And, you know, I even had a guy on one of my videos. You can probably go back and look at the comments. He was all pissed off that I was attacking meme coins and like going in on me for going after meme coins. And he's like, you used to promote them and talk about them. I was like, yeah. And then I realized kind of what they did to a lot of people and what they do to a lot of people. And it's just like, is that really what you want to do to your community, is promote meme coins that wreck your communities? I could never get on board and do that again, dude. Like I said, I posted a few, you know, for fun in Discord and stuff like that. But dude, there's no way, man. These meme coins are it's not going to happen, dude. Not going to happen. It's about auto industry shutdowns next week because of the tariffs. I think that, but aren't they trying to move the automobile industry back over here? You know, we can even look at Bitcoin. We pull Bitcoin back. We looked at this today. I mean, even Bitcoin, when you pull it back and zoom out, I mean, Bitcoin's actually up pretty good still, right? I mean, right here in November, I mean, we were at 66,000, you know, 65,000. We came up on a crazy tear up here. And I still think that we're trying to settle down and find a footing up here. And once we find our footing up here, we will go to the next level. I do believe that we will go to the next level. I don't see this. I guess maybe I don't want to see this come back down here to these 60 levels. You know what I mean? So yeah, I see us probably continue to build out. What's going to happen, and this is what happened back at here. No one expected this right here. Just to let you guys know, this was back in 2020 right here. This is kind of when I first got in right here. I started to get in here right around end of 2020. You know, into 2018, I bought some Ethereum, things like that. It wasn't very much, you know, some Bitcoin. And then right around 2020, I started to buy a little bit. And then this is where it took off, right? But what happened here is we had this major sell-off. Everyone thought that was the buy the rumor, sell the news event, right? This came up hot up here, came down, and then we rallied again. And this is where a lot of people actually made a ton of money on this last little pump right here. You know, we haven't had this like rally right here. People could say that this is the rally, but I mean, when you start to look at the scale of things here, this is 2016, 17 rally. This is, I mean, you can see the difference in scale right here, right? We're talking a 248% rally from the top of this one up here, right? So even if you say, okay, we're going to go, you know, we probably won't have the same exact one, but I mean, you know, we could say that we're roughly, dude, I hate this new update that they put on here. It's so frustrating. I don't know why they started to update TradingView, because it just really messed with what I had going on. So even if we go up 100% from where the bottom of this one's at, that puts us at roughly 140, dude. So we haven't even gone up 100% from the last height of the last bull run, or from the last height of the last bull run. And so even if we go up half of where we're at, that puts us at roughly what, 138,000. So I mean, that could be our next top right there. Like I still think that's on the table. Like I still think that we're going to continue to do well. Fed's news this week to drive the market further down into the weekend. I hope not. I think that we've kind of hit the roadblock here. Tariffs hurt at first, but better in the long run. Yeah, I think that's kind of where it's at, dude. Yeah. Sorry, I'm scrolling down, guys. I missed some of your comments here. I went bullish on HBAR. Yeah, I'm bullish on HBAR too, man. I think HBAR is definitely one to really consider here. Obviously, we had some good news come out here today in regards to, you know, I made a video on this whole spot ETF right here. If you guys don't know, Canary Capital coming out here and doing the spot ETF filing. I think this is actually huge for HBAR. Like, without question, this is probably one of the better things that I saw today, just because I, you know, obviously heavily invested in HBAR. And I just think it's really, really good for the markets. You know, obviously I retweeted it here too. And it was actually up pretty good today. HBAR was doing really, really good today. I was pretty impressed. My dilemma was fake love on Twitter. I thought I had a girlfriend. Oh my gosh. This is the first bull run. Would you say this bull run there has been? I think it's not even that disruptive. That's why I think a lot of people there's just a lot of fear in the markets, and I think a lot of people there's a lot of narratives. Look at this: price crash, losing crucial support, plummet, XRP and Dogecoin plummet, liquidation surges. Like everything is negative, right? The whole thing is to strike fear in the market, strike fear in the retail investors, because they're the ones that read the tabloids. They're the ones that come out here and read the markets. And this actually doesn't look that bad. Like I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say is like, just zoom out a little bit, guys. Just zoom out a little bit and just. It does suck because a lot of people were buying up here on December. Through November and into December, people were buying this area up here. So you are down probably a little on your bag. There's still a lot of people that were buying here, like myself, a lot of other people. So like we look at this and I'm like, dude, this isn't that bad. The only thing that's bad is the day trading that has happened caught me in a couple little binds. You know what I mean? I got some money, caught up in a couple of these trades, but I mean the overall scope of it isn't bad, dude. Like I'm not in a bad. It's not in a bad look. And there's a lot of people that are not caught up here. There's a lot of people on the channel here in the A team that are caught up in here. I got a lot of new people in crypto here on the channel. I've realized, probably 60 to 70% of people that watch the channel now are new to crypto. And when I'm talking new, we're talking a couple months into crypto. And so when you say that, I know that you guys are up in this area right here, which makes it really hard because, when I come from my perspective is that, we're buying down here, right? So like everything, when we pull back, everything looks good. XRP looks good. HBAR looks good. Bitcoin looks good. Ethereum looks good. But I understand, like I said, it's when talking to the audience here, like you guys, a lot of you guys are in binds, but I mean, this is no different than what we've seen before, guys. I mean, in all reality, this is no different than what we've seen before. There's always some kind of consolidation before we have the next level. Some people are saying, well, this is a double peak. We can actually come back down. This isn't really a double peak. This is consolidation, something like we saw right here. This is a double peak. We're talking roughly from April to November, right? That's a double peak. So these are consolidation phases, dude. We're in a consolidation phase, and this is a worse consolidation phase than the one we're in right now. This is a way worse consolidation. We were down roughly about 32% right there. If we go back up here and measure this one, let's go measure this one. 32%. If we go down to this low right here compared to this high was a 32% liquidation event, and that was literally back in March of 2024, right after the whole ETF thing. Now you're sticking right here. We're at a 16%. We're not even that bad. 16%. We're half of the other one, dude. And we're saying that we're liquidating the markets. Like people are just causing this fear in the markets for no apparent reason. And that's kind of where I'm at. But a lot of it has to do with the Memecoin polls, the Bybit, with their hack. Like there's just a lot of negative news in the markets, and because people are getting wrecked, people are getting liquidated, dude. Like no one wants to hear that kind of stuff. And so again, I think the people that are spot trading, the people that are doing all that kind of stuff, is super important when it comes to like just knowing that if you're spot trading, you're in such a better situation than anything else. So just realize that. Trump is a businessman and already rich. That is very, very true. All I can say is I'm glad I didn't take the. I'm glad I did not read that out loud. Metal blockchain is the future. Look who's involved in the project. I don't. Are you talking about Binance, dude? He doesn't actually give a shit. Oh, you think? Oh, you're saying Trump doesn't care, Adam? Is that what you're saying? I guess in a new way, the United States is a metaverse, and we're all trying to get our communities to use our own cryptocurrency inside our universe. That's a good way to look at it. Let's go, A team. Even longer buying periods. Yeah. So this is a consolidation phase, guys. I think it's important that we look at that. Look at Bitcoin. This is a consolidation phase right here that we're in, and people are, again, avoid listening to all the noise that's out there and just look at the charts of where we're at, and just like look at it, like just look at it. I mean, this is a worse scenario a year ago, dude. We were in a worse scenario a year ago, and we rode this from March all the way until August, dude. And then into November of last year, we pretty much rode this for a whole almost like 9 months, 10 months. We rode this sideways trading. And so again, I will ride this for 10 months if I have to know that we're going to actually, go up to next levels. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, and I think that we're preparing to do that. Nothing's told me otherwise. Isn't the bear market yet, but this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like a little bit. It's actually worse. I think this is actually worse than the bear market. Bitcoin will lose. Bitcoin will lose 60 to 70% of its value in the bear market, and I just don't see us. I mean, if we lost 60, let's just say right now from the top of where we're at, we lost 60 to 70% of the. Look at, we would be at. We lost 73 last time. That would put us down at $28,000. That doesn't match up to the trends of how it's worked before. There's no way we're doing that right now. We're not in any position to literally bottom out. Like, the numbers don't add up. The trend doesn't add up. Nothing adds up. This would be such an anomaly. This would be like a 1 in probably a billion chance that we are going to fall off a cliff right now. I mean, it's that crazy because it doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. We know that the previous bull runs in every single year, going back, even in the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, they all go down to the previous highs of the previous bulls. And we see it all the time with Bitcoin. We see it all the time in crypto. For the last bull runs, we've always reached the previous high from the previous bull when we dip. And right now, we know that that's roughly about a 73% decrease in the market. And right now, we're not even, if we drop 73% from the height of where this is at, it puts us at $28,000. That doesn't add up. It doesn't add up from the previous bulls on how this whole system has been working. Like, it would completely be, it would just be completely off. So, again, can it happen? Maybe, but I have a hard time getting on that narrative. I have a really hard time, getting on that narrative. I buy shitcoins off the National Enquirer calls. Mega scammer, I ride along about nightmares. Later, I'll stop by to give a thumbs up. I appreciate you, Jonathan. Thank you so much, man. Both stocks and crypto markets are way down. I'm wondering if this is the planned global collapse. I don't think it's a global collapse. I think that this is just, we've had some just really negative news every single week. I mean, go back and look at every week. I mean, we had, starting with Inauguration Day, we had the Trump and Melania, right? And then we saw all the stuff that happened with there. There was, really a good positive run up to Inauguration Day. We had those meme coins drop. And then, like, obviously a lot of people sold and got liquidated in the market from that. And then right after that, we go into the whole Libra thing, right? We had the whole Libra and, everything happening with Libra. And then now we have this Bybit thing. So, I mean, there's just so much there's just so many funds getting ripped out of people's hands, right? And people are just getting completely screwed in the markets. And like I said, a lot of these people are new to crypto. This is their first time probably buying a meme coin, probably jumping into it, thinking it's going to do well. And it just didn't do that. So let's see right here. Crypto Dream, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Since 1991 to 2000, Trump filed bankruptcy 6 times on his businesses, and he is not a good at business. Tariffs don't work. He is not the first to try it. Yeah, I'm not here. There's nothing I can, like, there's nothing we can do. That's the thing. It's like, regardless of how it is, like, it's going to happen, right? The tariffs are coming in. Trump's in office. No one can do anything about it. It is what it is now. Now we just got to kind of just hope that, somehow we kind of land on top, right? And you guys know me. I'd much rather be positive than negative, and maybe somehow these tariffs do work out. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just, like I said, maybe it's just a way to get people to the table to talk and try to come to an agreement. Maybe that's just leverage, and who knows what's going to happen. Like I said, it's tough to say. It's tough to say, really. And I appreciate the super chat, dude. I think there is a push to bring price down so more whales can come in. Yeah, I think so. And I think a lot of it has, the whales are the people, the market makers out there, the exchanges out there. There's a lot of that. I mean, those are the people that are going to drive this stuff, and they're continually driving it right now. I mean, my tweet says it all. You can just go look at the blockchain. There's so many tweets out there about this. Just type in Binance, type in Kraken, type in all the major exchanges out there. They're all selling. They're all liquidating the market, and they're all going to come back in at some point. It could have already, maybe they already started buying back up. I have to go back and look at the blockchain. There's a lot of wallets out there that you can follow. And you'll see more people are starting to buy these things up. And they'll start posting things about how the markets are going to or how they're going to get bought up right now. If you're in crypto now, you're not late. Don't spend your money today. Throw in money as you can. Yeah, invest what you're willing, and only invest what you have and you're willing to lose in a scenario. And again, I think you should invest. Like, I invest in projects that I know are going to be here in the next 10 years. I'm not going to invest in there's a few ones out there that I'll invest in, new ones to that I think are good. Like Sui came out a year ago. We know that Sui's actually a good project. I mean, we have Grayscale out here already pushing Sui. That's only been out a year, not even it's been out it'll be out a year here in March. So I mean, kudos to them, right? They're a brand new project coming out here, and they've already hit the space. So it doesn't help. Some influencers are spreading the FUD in a bad way. Yeah, you get a lot of the people out there, that I think that I don't know. I think each content creator does their own thing, right? I think some people use fear mongering to draw in an audience, and some people don't. I try to not do the fear mongering thing and say the market's crashing. Oh my God, run for the hills type of thing. I think that's really bad. I think that sets up, people with anxiety. It gives people anxiety when you do that. And plus, like, why would you want to do that to an audience? I get that you should be honest and say what the market's going to be. But I think you should have reason behind it too. But a lot of the time is they'll say the market's crashing, but they're still bullish. That's the majority of what you'll see out there, at least the last few that I've watched on clickbait. So, and people think that I'm clickbait. They're probably thinking this title on here is clickbait for some reason, even though I'm just saying what the hell is wrong with the market. The more businesses you run, the more will end up in bankruptcy. Yeah, it's hard not, dude. It's hard not to try to. Probably during a lot of the times out there, it's hard to probably not get bankrupt, dude. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, some of the businesses are big. Maybe you have to bankrupt. This is crypto sell and sell low prices. Come on by and check it out. Yeah, right. Forsaken. We could hit 212 as support's not held. Yeah, I mean, it could probably go down. Like I said, the next level for me is $2. We know the exchanges are forced selling billions and billions. Yeah, I think they are. I really do think they are. XRP is like a marriage. It's purely willpower. 10 months sideways will be a nice, and 2026 cash out for tax season. There you go, right, Andrew? Prolong it just to cash out in 2026, so you don't have to do it this next year. Very new to this, but been here long enough to know today was another day to add the bag. There you go, buddy. That's positive, right? That's being positive right there. What's up, Seiko? We got Trent in the house here. What's up, Frankfurt? I was lucky and sold my XCN just in time, dude. That's probably a good time to buy. This whole sell-off was orchestrated. Husky Rider, I think so too. I think that there was definitely some orchestration to it. I think a lot of it had to do with the Bybit hack, and then trying to find ways to be able to buy ETH at a lower level and Bitcoin at a lower level to bring back the profits in which you lost. I mean, that's kind of, it's just weird how it all lines up, right? That's kind of what I was always thinking, is that no matter how you look at it, that's the narrative that's playing in my head, right? Say that I might have PTSD. I don't know. Maybe I have PTSD from the FTX thing, but that's kind of what was happening. And a lot of people make money. These exchanges make a ton of money off these fees, dude. They make a ton of money off people selling, buying, selling. Same with these blockchains. It's no joke. Another 10 months would be brutal. Yeah, 10 months of this could be a little brutal. Can you do a video explaining whether it's better to hold? I don't know what that is, Ren. You think tomorrow will be another bloodbath? Interesting. We can see right now. I mean, the markets are the futures are looking decent. I don't know how this is going to hold up over the course of tonight. As you can see right here, we're in third consecutive losing session for the S&P 500. This will be interesting to sort of see what happens here. But I mean, the futures are looking decent, but those can change in an instance, and so it'll be very interesting to see how tomorrow plays out. We've had basically like 4 or 5 days in the red. Kanye will save the crypto market. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, you're buying over the counter. Christmas in February. It is definitely over the counter right now. Thank you, 80. Yeah, hit that like button for me. I'm definitely down, but I have faith in utility. 100%. Why is it that since Trump took office, XRP has gone down? I think that I just think it's probably the narrative in the market, dude. To be honest with you, I just think it's just the narrative in the market right now. The tariffs, I think, are scaring the economy. I think there's just a lot of things out there. New people coming in. I've said this before, that when the economy's never done great, when I say the markets have never done, the economy's done fine. The markets have never done all that great when one party holds when they hold the executive, when they hold the House and the Senate. So when they hold all three branches of the military, all three branches of the government, the markets tend to not do that great because there's just too much power for one party, and the market doesn't like that. So you go back and look at the history of that. Again, there's a lot of history shown on that kind of stuff. So that's just one of them. So it'll be interesting. What's the next buyback prize? Jen, when you say buyback, like when's the next buyback for Donald? Yeah, a lot of people. I didn't realize how many people actually are disappointed with Donald Trump. There's a lot of people in here in the chat that are disappointed. Austin used to be super degen. He locked in and chose utility. Proud of him. I appreciate that XRP alerts. I was a total degen, man. New to the space, trying to really figure it out. Cryptos are Austin. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, you start to you open your eyes to a lot of it, right? You start to open your eyes and really say, like, dude, like it's just not good for a community. It really is not, dude. The only people that are making money off memes are the exchanges, the blockchains, and the influencers that are pushing them. Those are the only three people that are making money off of it. And then any insider on the team or friends might make money off that. But outside that, the rest are screwed. Lloyd, I'm bullish. Yes, dude. They do it just for clicks. They do. Kevin, thanks so much for gifting 10 memberships to the A team. If Kevin gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Kevin. And those 10 new members, welcome to the A team. Hopefully we got a troll in here because I did see a couple. Maybe they got lucky and got a membership. Just kidding. Gotta have some fun. You've been sick for 5 days. Timothy, man, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, dude. I feel the pain you're going through. Oh, filthy, yeah. Binance and Bybit are it's a big one right now for sure. They're manipulating the hell out of the market without question, dude. Without question. They could say what they'll never say it. They'll never come out and say it, but the blockchain doesn't lie. The blockchain does not lie. We're seeing it all right here with the Binance wallets and everything, dude. It's all right here. Binance hot wallet, all the bridging, using Wintermute, which is the market maker. You go down the list of these things. It's out there for people to see. They're selling Solana, they're selling Ethereum, and it's just wild when you start to really think about it. Just getting on CoinGecko alerts of this token. Smack Attack, thanks so much for the $20 super chat, dude. If you're one of the people who were buying XRP during January, February dips and have nothing left, you hold, right? The SEC case, yeah. I mean, if you have nothing left, I mean, I personally would not sell. We're talking about a blue chip crypto that still has a lot of potential. Even if this thing were to go down a little further, we know that the prices can come back. We know that they're where it's at. And I think I personally would. I would hold my position. I wouldn't sell for a loss. I mean, you're too early in for selling for a loss too. Now, if it comes to December and you're still at a loss, and you want to take it for a tax write-off or enter into the write-offs, I mean, maybe at that point. But we still have so much room to go, dude. It would be crazy. It'd be crazy. But to each your own. Some people need the cash, right? Some people put money into the market that they aren't willing to lose or can't afford to lose, and so they sell it for a loss, even when they shouldn't. So. But yeah, thanks so much for the super chat. Appreciate that a ton. The Trump term feels like switching from slow traditional stock market investing to crypto levels of volatility. Dude, Oxzilla, speaking facts right there, bro. I was hoping for green candles for my birthday today, but oh well. Oh, happy birthday, Bob. Happy birthday, man. That's awesome, dude. It's okay. Just say that Trump has no goddamn clue what he's doing. Elon out here taking a chainsaw to tens of thousands of jobs. It's very unconventional. That's for sure. It's very different what's going on in the market. I don't think anyone's anticipating. I think when we hear people say we're going to come and rip apart the deep state, come and rip apart the Fed, come and actually work on budget, like everyone's just usually said that. No one's actually gone out and done it. And so some people are obviously not too happy with Trump and Elon doing what they're doing. There's a lot of people out here that are happy about it, right? So no one's actually done this before. This will legitimately be the first time I've ever seen in my lifetime where a president has actually said that they were going to rip apart the deep state and completely obliterate the federal government from their spending. And so far, that's what they've done. It's kind of crazy, But that's what they've done. You can't knock them for going out there and finding all the money being spent on crazy stuff. They blame Trump because there's no one else to be mad at. Yeah, you gotta be mad at someone, right? You gotta be mad at someone. Always that. So, I mean, people are mad at me. There's a guy in the chat mad at me for talking about Pure Wallet. CJ Gerard, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Out of all people talking crypto, you're the real one. Keep doing good things. Oh man, appreciate you, CJ. Thanks so much for the super chat. And yeah, Black Hoodie game. Appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you guys get your black hoodies on. I appreciate that. Thanks so much again for the super chat. Memes have become detriment. It really has. I mean, I truly believe that now, dude. There's nothing that can sway me the other way anymore. Some people that complain about Trump love it when it makes the market move. Probably true. Also makes a great point about crashing the market intentionally due to the hack. That is the most logical reason for reassuming tariffs without any warning. Yeah, it's kind of wild, dude. If you start to really add things up there, XRP alerts, there's a lot of things that are adding up to cause the markets to do what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's going to continue to see the markets bleed. I don't know when we're gonna pull out of it. When we're gonna pull out of this. I mean, every time we seem we're going to have a nice little recovery here, we're falling back. Look at XRP. XRP is coming back down. I mean, it went all the way up to 235, and then now we're going to end this. Well, we might end the day. Let's go to the 4-hour here. I mean, the 4-hour sitting on a almost a Doge candle right now on the 4-hour. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to sort of see how this plays out here. It's probably going to be a rough couple. This week's probably going to be rough. How low could we go? That's tough to say, man. It's tough to say, dude. It really is. No one expected the markets to do this. No one anticipated this market. Probably the only person that knows that this market was going to do this was Bybit. when they signed over to a hack. Timothy, the frog, welcome. Thanks for being a member for 1 month, dude. Historically, when does BTC start to peak? Well, there's no day because it's like seems like it's always off, but there's usually I don't feel we peaked in this bull market. I think that we still have a pretty good run in the bull market. I said we should at least get to the 130 to 150 range. Some people were thinking the $200,000 range, which would be ideal. But I mean, shit, I'd be happy with just 130 at this moment. You know what I mean? What a wild year in crypto. Yeah, it's only been, dude, literally almost not even 2 months, and it's been a wild ride in crypto. So it's called freedom. Yep, you got to believe in the small market caps and read the white papers. Yeah, there's been a lot of corruption. I would agree. I mean, a lot of corruption's come to the forefront. What is the next level to buy XRP at right now? I've always said 225 is kind of like my level right here. It's already touched it twice in the last 8 hours, so it'll be interesting to sort of see if it could actually sustain above the 225. But if it goes below 225, $2 is my next really aggressive purchase. Americans got an advantage of getting a load of XRP with the US dollar. Could be, yeah. People mad or uninformed. True. Shit. I don't think he's mad. Dave's not here. I don't think he's mad anymore. I think there's a couple people already in the chat that were super just going crazy. Chainlink, yeah, Chainlink's down right now, dude. I mean, it's definitely taken it's way outside the buy zone. I can't even have a retracement in here. It's gone. This thing is like literally falling off of a cliff. But Chainlink is one of those. I think it's here to stay. I mean, when you talk about where this is at, we're talking levels. Back when this thing was actually at some of its lows. Back in early 2024 here. I mean, we're probably only roughly. That's pretty far away, 30% away from hitting those levels at $10. But I mean, this has come down pretty hot. Let's go to the day chart here. Day chart's a lot easier. This has come down pretty hot right now. There's not a whole lot I can say. I mean, you're hoping that this can actually build to a new level here. But this is kind of gone out of consolidation phase. Like, see with Bitcoin, you're still in consolidation phase. Look at that. It's still at an upward trajectory still. If you measure back here with a line, you're probably up on a positive. Where a lot of these things, like XRP's on a positive, it's still on a positive line upward with XRP. HBAR has come down, actually lost a little bit of that. XLM kind of lost a little bit of that. You go down to Chainlink. Chainlink's definitely lost a little bit of that as well. So it's really, really crazy to sort of see where this is going to go. And I mean, it was even crazy about this is 50% down from its high of the cycle at 30. It's down 50%. Like it's already lost 50% of its value. So if you're entering the Chainlink right now, you're actually entering in at a pretty decent price. You know, I mean, it'd have to lose another 50% of its value to get down to these levels at $7, which was the low of the bear market, you know, back in 2022. So, I mean, Chainlink's probably right at that point, dude, where, I mean, I actually tell you the truth, I might actually consider buying, you know, putting some money back into Chainlink. I feel it's at a pretty damn good level right now. I want to be honest with you, dude. Trump is cleaning house. Downgrade pressure. I'm gonna try to catch up to the chat here. Sorry if I skipped some of your guys' chat. Gonna try to catch up, dude. Let's talk about Pi Network. Dude, I was speaking more of bit dominance rather than price. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Hey, Jen, no problem, Jen. Maybe we fire all the politicians. There's a lot of politicians out there that are crazy, bro. The people that are mad about the Trump coin for the first time, yeah, a lot of people probably that. Hey, Bad Buddha, that a lot of people did buy Trump for the first time, right? That was probably their first meme coin. That was probably their first meme coin, not really understanding the dangers of a meme coin, right? Thinking, okay, well, it's the president of the United States. You know, what could go wrong? Well, I mean, it's a meme coin. It's emotional trading. It's not any use case trading. It's emotional trading. So that's why meme coins are differentiated between those and in between those and utility, because the only way those things go up is if emotions are in on it. Other than that, they don't do anything. Well, it's kind of already decoupled from Bitcoin, right? I mean, look at the chart. I mean, the chart. No, I tell you the truth, it's probably. I mean, they're very similar charting actually. One's just a little bit deeper. You know what? I think it's probably no. I don't think so. Not like see, like Ethereum's decoupled from the market. BTC and XRP have pretty much stayed the same. I mean, almost price wise. I mean, like when it looks at chart wise, they look pretty damn good. So get to a $15 in bear. Well, that's if we rip, I hear we should go closer to 50. Yeah, we very well could. I mean, Chainlink's at that point where, I mean, let's go back to the previous bull. I mean, you know, if we say that the high, but there's been a change in, you got to realize too, like, I don't know if Chainlink's going to get back to its original height, because you got to think, if we go back and look at Chainlink here, not all tokens are actually in circulation right now. There's only 638 million in circulation out of a 1 billion supply, and they slowly got added. If we go back to market cap here, you could see that we're already right here at this top. We are at 18 billion market cap, and when this was actually at a $50, it was at a 20. Or sorry, this is a $20 billion market cap right here, and it was at 20. It was at $50, right? Look, let's go to the price. You're at $50 right here, and the market cap was at 20 billion. Right now, we hit 18 billion, and we only got up to what, 30? It was a 30,000, or sorry, $30. So they've added more tokens into the supply. So us getting back to the 50 might not be obtainable. And the reason why is because there's actually more into circulation here. So I mean, to get back to this level of $50 would be really hard, because there's just more tokens in circulation. And so, you know, it's tough to say with Chainlink on where it's going to go. Can it get back to $50? I mean, that would really have to. I mean, that to really supercharge this, because it got to the highest it ever got to was a $20 billion market cap. And you can see right now, we go back to, let's just go back to where we at. Where's it at? We're at a 15. So right here, we're already at a $30 at an $18 billion market cap. So I mean, right now we're sitting at roughly a $10 billion market cap. So to do that would put us at what? We have to 15, 30, 4, 5. I mean, we'd have to go to a $40 billion market cap. We'd have to literally go to a $40 billion market cap to get to that old level. And that could happen. You never know. I'm not going to discredit. Chainlink's a good one. I'm not going to discredit Chainlink. It's just, there's just a lot more. It's going to get a lot harder to get to the $50 market cap based off what we're seeing here. XRP on a fire sale. Yeah, it's pretty down pretty far right now. Husker, thanks so much for the super chat. Will you please check the LNGs? Thanks for the great content. Um, dude, check the LNGs. I'm trying to figure out what the. I'm like trying to think like where are we going with the LNGs? Maybe I'm missing. Check the LNGs. I appreciate the Husker. I'm confused on what the LNGs are. Benjamin, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships to the A team. If Benjamin gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Benjamin and those 5 new members. Welcome back to the A team. Appreciate you a ton, dude. Losers and gainers. Oh, losers and gainers. I was like, dude, losers and gainers of the day. I was like, I've never heard of LNGs. Okay, now I get what you're saying. The losers and gainers of the day. So obviously, I think we could do that real quick. So you got the gainers of the day right here are, I mean, random meme coins. I mean, I don't even see a top utility in here, which is just crazy to me that people are still investing in these things. That's in the last 24 hours. And then we can actually go, let's go down to, and then we can go down to, well, that's 24 hours. Let's go 24 hours. Yeah, these are gainers. I don't even know how you find the losers for the days. I mean, I guess I haven't done this in shit forever. There we go. I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, you got Story. I did see Story IP doing well. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I had to look into that one. And then yeah, your biggest ones are Sonic and all those. But yeah, Crow. There's a lot of dude. There's a lot of losers in the day right here. Sonic, Hyper Liquid's down. Lido, Sui, Official Trump, and then yeah, your biggest ones here is Story IP, which again I think is kind of your intellectual property, storing your intellectual property. And I totally was just blocking that the whole time with your super chat there. So we're all just learning. I keep bringing in Adderall as a stock IPO. Has there been any class action lawsuits against Portnoy yet? I don't think so, dude. I don't know if there will be. Dude. What do you think about the bull run is going to happen this year? Yeah, I'm still stand by that for sure. Yeah, I still think there's going to be something like that. Huddle man, these trade deals come through. I bet I'll be sweating. Yeah, some of us are sweating good, dude, for sure. Good evening. Now, what's up, Sean the Don? Hope all is well with you too, bud. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at the pie chart. Just seems I'm not doing the whole pie chart thing, dude. I know you guys like pie. Yeah, pie is just not my thing. HBAR held up. Yeah, they held up nicely, dude. HBAR actually held up really nice today. I mean, it's kind of gone down. I mean, you can see the liquidation in the market's been crazy, dude. I mean, we're talking just here, and obviously it's been recycled, but I mean, we're talking as of right now, 911 million liquidated in the market. You know, look at the longs, 839 million to 72 million. 839 million longs were liquidated today and 72 million shorts. Just shows you how many longs got liquidated. That is so much money. And that is what's crazy about it is you can see where all these exchanges got their liquidations. These people are making money. Bybit is making a ton of money, dude, off these fees. Binance, OKX, all these people are making so much money off these liquidations and these fees that are coming through right now, dude. I mean, it's insane, dude. The total liquidation for Bybit was 152. They were the highest. They doubled everywhere else. That just seems ironic, right? Bybit, you know, of course they have to make back their fees. Of course they have to make back their billions of dollars they just lost. So what are they going to do? They're going to completely liquidate the longs on their exchange to make sure they get back the fees and they get back the money. Because you got to think that goes back to the exchange. If people lose and get liquidated, who do you think's provided that leverage? The exchange provided the leverage. So who do you think that money goes back to? The exchange. I mean, it's just crazy to me, the manipulate. It makes me sick to my stomach to know that these people are out here just gaming the system. And it's just kind of like the little guy's always going to lose because of big money being played in the game here. That's why I don't leverage trade. I don't want people taking my money, dude. You know what I mean? That's why I'll sit here and always spot trade, knowing that I'll be able to work my way out of position and I'll never give my money back to an exchange like that. I'm just buying ETH, needs ETH. I'm not gonna let them get in on the cheap. I know, right, Justin? I'm with you, bud. I'm with you, dude. On Blueberry Pie. Call your centers and demand the Miami crypto exchange. Damn. So they got hacked, then they liquidated its customers to get the money back. Yeah, I mean I know that sounds crazy, but that's kind of the narrative I've stuck with. I've been saying it for the last. I've been saying it since the Bybit hack, dude. I don't think buyback. I don't think Bybit is. I get that they played the victim card, but they're making so much money still, and they're going to make this money back. And so this is the way that they do it, right? They're a large exchange. They work in cahoots with Binance and other exchanges to manipulate these markets, liquidate their own customers, and pay each other back. That's exactly what just happened here. They just made back their money today, dude. They liquidated 100 right here, dude. They liquidated 152 billion dollars. 152 million dollars got liquidated today on theirs. That's 152 million dollars getting liquidated. You can't tell me that they didn't just make millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? Yeah, it's not the 1.42 million dollars that you got stolen from yourself, but again, the exchanges out there are doing this as well, right? Binance, everyone else is making money off these things. And it's just ironic that Bybit is at 152 million in liquidations, and everywhere else, the next biggest one is at 65, which is Binance. It's just kind of weird to me, dude. So I do think that it's a scheme. I do think it's a grift. I'll be honest. I do believe that. Man, that's crazy. Market makers are in bed with one another. 100% they are, dude. 100% they are. They're all making money together, man, and they all have their hands in the pots. You got to think, but like, let's just take Binance for instance. Binance owns PancakeSwap. Binance owns Binance. Binance owns, Binance.us. Binance, they own SafePal. They own Trust Wallet. You don't think there's all these transactions happening and all these liquidation events happening and all this kind of stuff going on? People are buying and selling. You know how much money they're making off fees? I made a video. Literally, I made a video. I should find the articles again on how much money these things made. Go watch my video. Again, I don't really promote watching my own videos, but there's a video I put out there. Literally, let's see, what day was it? It was Sunday. I think I put it out Sunday. Right here, this video right here. I'll put it in the chat for you guys to go watch if you haven't watched it already. And people got mad at me for clickbaiting it, but is it this one? Yeah, right here, dude. This is the one right here. Just go watch this. If you haven't watched it, I'm being honest here. Just go watch it and just look at these articles. I'm gonna put it in the chat down below. You can watch it when we're done here. I'll be done here in like 8 minutes. But just go watch this and look how much money is in these is generated from the sales of these things. It's absolutely phenomenal, dude. How much money these things have generated, these networks. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. We're talking over the course of a year, we're talking billions and billions of dollars that these people have made off of fees from people doing this. So of course they're going to continue to push these things. And of course they're going to go. And I did get shit on my comments here because Bybit was on this article as a marketing Bybit on here. Here I'm talking shit about Bybit with them looking like I'm actually promoting them on the channel here. I was like, God damn it, dude, totally just got me. And I was like, man. So yeah, it kind of sucked, but here we are. They need to pay Ripple back first. Yeah, right. They'll control it. They have the derivatives. Yeah, they're eating up the derivatives right now. We aren't counting the use of high-speed trading computers and basically put stock market day traders on. Yeah, 100%, dude. That shit's at 19. Yeah, dude. HBAR is coming down pretty hot right now. We can take a look at it real quick. Where's my right here? Yeah, HBAR is at 19.89. Yeah, it's coming down. It held strong throughout the whole day. Don't be no more. Doge will balance it out. Don't be what's up, John? We love HBAR, but that shit's at 19. Yeah, it's coming down. I mean, a lot of stuff's coming down right now. Cold storage buy and hodl. Never trust an exchange. Another reason to put your money in a cold wallet. Yeah, I mean that's the biggest. That's one of the biggest reasons I put my stuff into it. Damn, Pepe look good to buy. I don't know if I'd touch Pepe. They did a similar last bull run. Who remembers the American dude who rugged his coin live? Oh yeah, who was that? Oh dude, who was it? There was I know who you're talking about. Didn't he go to jail for that? Didn't they actually go back and put him in jail for that? Pushing your YouTube uncertified financial advice. What are you talking about, dude? I come on here and put out my opinion. I'm not innocent because I talk about my own opinion on here, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Videos of the middle lower class teasing them. What do you? Yeah, there's nothing what I said was wrong about that, dude. I don't know. I think you're just like super salty. I don't know what it is. You made some comments on there too about it, and yeah, I can have. We all have opinions, bro. And I'm sorry I make content about my opinions. If you don't like the opinions, then don't watch it, dude. No one's saying you had to be here. What if the exchange has loss insurance? We'll see if they actually follow through with it. That's the big thing. We'll see if they actually follow through with it. You know, they could have loss insurance, but I mean, are they really going to be held accountable like the FDIC? I don't know. I have a lot of Doge. You think it will go up? I think Doge is a solid project. I mean, you know, out of all memes, it's probably the only one that actually has some decent use case. I mean, it is mineable. It is a layer of Litecoin, which Litecoin is a layer of Bitcoin. So, I mean, I think Dogecoin is legit. People don't trip. Hey, Edward, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. People don't trip. Just buy the dip. Money. That's actually don't trip. Buy the dip. Yeah, appreciate the super chat, man. Yeah, we got another Dave in the house here. Yeah, this guy, when the average middle class dude watches one of your videos, look at his portfolio and sees the margin button on Robinhood, no one is innocent. I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. That makes no sense. What do you think happens when the average middle class dude watches one of your videos, looks at his weak ass portfolio and sees the margin button? You shouldn't be margin trading if you're a new dude in crypto. I've already said that like 1,000 times. If you watch my channel, you'd know for a fact that I literally tell you not to margin trade. If you're new to crypto, you should not be margin trading. And if you're an average middle class that doesn't have a lot of money, you shouldn't be margin trading in the first place. If that's what it comes down to. So, you know, I think you're, I don't know, you're trying to be like a savior all of a sudden for something. I don't get it, bro. Be gone. Yeah. These exchanges only got hacked because they're unregulated. Probably true. Yeah, they are getting that. You don't see crypto. That's a good point, actually, dude. To be honest with you, that's actually a really good point. You don't see exchanges. You don't see stock exchanges getting hacked. You don't see Fidelity getting hacked. You don't see a lot of these other, you don't see Charles Schwab getting hacked. I mean, it's pretty weird how it all works out, right? I mean, you actually don't even see Robinhood get hacked, right? You don't see Robinhood get hacked. So I'm brand new to this whole crypto thing. I bought a few XRP and moved it to the Trust wallet. I got some money saved and buy a hard wallet, but can you trust? I'm not a big fan of Trust wallet. You know, Trust wallet's actually owned by Binance, and it's just kind of a clunky wallet, to be honest with you. Never been, but you know, SafePal has been owned by Binance too. And you know, I actually prefer SafePal just because it's a little bit more user friendly for people that are new to crypto. I feel Trust Wallet's a little clunky. It's kind of like a mix between MetaMask, and if like you don't know MetaMask, like MetaMask is just not user friendly for anyone that's new to crypto. So it's not awesome responsibility of what people do. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how people come into the channel and think like what I say is like I don't know. That's just really weird statements already. Like you just get people like that. That's just really weird to me. I don't get it, dude. It's kind of weird. I mean, that's what they come into the chat. That's what they spend their energy doing. It's really weird, dude. For real. What did I say? You can feel the projection from that guy. He's fuck around the moment, looking for someone to blame. Dude, 100%, man. It's weird. It's like that's just weird energy. It's weird energy. Yeah, like I didn't realize that, me talking about my opinions were, I don't know. We'll get off the subject, dude. I'm not going to give that guy any more energy. Agreed. If you're going to act like a child, you shouldn't be in crypto. Dude, this place is full of child. You'll find, dude. I mean, when you get to the meme coin space, when you get to a lot of these people, when there's money involved, dude, a lot of people get pretty upset. And they got to find someone to blame. It's just weird. It's weird, but it's just part of the game, dude. And I sign up for it. I make content. I sign up for this. This is what I'm saying. Like, I come onto the channel. I shouldn't even address this stuff, right? That's just bad energy. And I promise you, I will not respond to negative energy anymore because that's just weird, dude. That's just weird. Let's see here. I still can't believe how much I appreciate your streams. No, this is Eagle. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone that you hold it down a lot in Discord, and I can be more appreciative of that. Yeah, margin trading in the market is pure gambling, dude. It really is. And when you have people like this, when you have numbers like this where people can have this much control over your margins, you shouldn't be doing margin trading, dude. It's just not worth it. I don't trust wallet. Yeah, it's called trust wallet, and no one's trusting it. What's up, Juan? Good to see you, buddy. Austin, you think regulation will take care of exchange scalping? Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know if yeah, probably it'll probably take care of scalping. Yeah, I mean, it could probably do something like that. I don't know how it's gonna work, but yeah, it's your fault I ate candy today. You're like, damn it, Austin, um my diet today, dude. It's all your fault. I love you guys, dude. You guys are great. You guys are great, dude. Has he been scamming the chat all night? Get the boots, then changes his name. I know. That's kind of how it's been, right? I know you guys love it, but sometimes it's just not even worth addressing. I hate any wallet where you want to swap to buy anything. Those slippage, yeah, slippage is crazy. Like, I would agree. That's what's nice about Sui, and what's nice about and Solana's not bad. Like I said, I just don't like the whole rug pull stuff with Solana. But I mean, they don't have a ton of. I mean, I guess technically, if you're buying into something, there could be some pretty legit slippage for sure. But that's how the wallets make money, dude. They make it off of slippage, and they make it off of they make it off of fees in the wallets. Which margin trading? It's where you borrow from the exchanges. So say you put $100 down and you do a 10x margin. You do a 10x on it, then they'll give you basically they'll give you $1,000 to margin trade. And then at that point if it goes up in price, you actually now have $1,000 out there versus the $100 you started with. But if it goes down, you're going to have to actually cover that. And eventually, if you lose out, you're going to be down $1,000. You got to pay the exchange back the $1,000 that they lent you. So again, you got to think about it. They will manipulate the markets to take the money away from their holders, right? That's exactly what we're seeing right now. Like, without question, that's exactly what happened here. Everyone that put a long in, everyone that leveraged, let's just take Bybit, right? Bybit just had the largest hack in history. And you can see right now their rate for longs is 96.41% of their longs got liquidated today, dude. That's 96.41 longs liquidated. Dude, that's insane. That's an insane percentage, dude. $146.88 million got liquidated on longs today. So that means the people that went out there and put leverage trading on there, whether they did a 10x leverage or 100x leverage, whatever the price was, they got liquidated, meaning that they had to pay full price back of what they got liquidated on, right? So their $100 plus whatever they didn't sell their margin on, they paid that back, and yeah, it's just crazy. And so these things are nuts, dude. A total of $152 million off liquidations, and that is all going back to the exchange. Like, that money's going to the exchange, dude. That's not going to like some rando guy. That's going to the exchange. That's exchange profits, pretty much. Austin made the sunshine today in Arizona. Hell yeah, dude. I'm loving I made the sunshine. Anyone who doesn't like this channel, I have a simple solution. Don't watch it. I appreciate you, Trent. It's crazy. But that guy was he's commenting on a bunch of things, dude. Thanks for doing what you do. It wasn't for you, these markets would scare the F out of me. I appreciate it, man. We got to come on here and talk about them for sure. I don't mess with that shit. Yeah, me either, dude. I've been here doing it for a long time, and I very rarely will margin trade because of the manipulation out there, dude. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it, dude. People will manipulate that price so quick, and as soon as it's over leveraged in one way or the other, they're gonna cut bait on you, dude. Crypto Merc, thanks so much for the $10 super chat, dude. If you don't like the roller coaster, you shouldn't be in the space. I turned 15K into 3.8 million in 2016-18, got 800K out, and watched 3 million go to 120 by the end of, dude. That is crazy. See, like, that's what I'm talking about. And we've all, I mean, like, not on that scale. Like, that's a big scale. He's actually at a way bigger scale than I was. But even I held a lot of things down to the bottom of the market too. I had to work my way out of positions in the bear market just to get out of what I bought at the top to ride back down, just like what Crypto Merc is saying here. So, dude, absolutely correct. I mean, this is really good sound advice. You shouldn't be in the space if you're not ready for the roller coasters. 100% agree, dude. And this is a very volatile. You can win a lot. You can win and you can lose. And obviously you can win big, but you can lose big. So, yeah, thanks so much again for the $10 super chat. That's actually a really good thing to say for people that are new. They need to hear that. I'm waiting for regulation. I think a lot of people are waiting for regulation for sure. Eric Bev, thanks so much for the 199 super chat, dude. Love the channel, DCA baby. I appreciate you, man. As always. Thank you so much, dude. That guy is telling the truth. I can tell. Let's see here. Hurt the Merc, what a ride. Thanks for being here. That's how it swings. Yeah, I would agree. I think he's telling the truth. That's a pretty wild ride. Joshua, Austin, you helped me become emotionless. Yeah, dude. I mean, you got to. Sometimes you just gotta if you even in these down times, if you just really work on trying to be positive, dude, you'll feel better. Even if like it is a shitty day, like today's a really bad day. If you just find ways to be positive with it and think positively, you'll feel a lot better. I know that sounds crazy, dude, but that's just true. A lot of that had to do with the exchanges going down and the daily limits on exchanges. Yeah, dude, you're right. You're right. The daily limits on exchanges are kind of screwed. They didn't at first they didn't have that until the market started to get a little bit of liquidated, and then they started to do the daily limit on the exchanges. And then obviously the exchange is going down. Definitely, I mean, you're talking Terra Luna collapse to FTX collapse. I mean, that was so to Voyager to Celsius. I mean, there's so many things that happened. Yeah, gosh, dude, that makes me, yeah, that's crazy. Petra, I appreciate that, man. Never margin trade. I wouldn't touch it. Not in these markets. These markets are too volatile. They'll eat you up, dude. XRP Army for staying strong and not selling. Yeah, dude. I mean, we're all here strong, man. XRP Army strong for sure. Damn, I need more purchasing power right now. I think a lot of us feel that way. Crypto is still in an infant stage, dude. We're talking a $3 trillion market cap. That's not that big, dude. $3 trillion is not that big on a global scale. We're talking global. Crypto's global. It's not just like United States. We're talking a global scale. That is so small. What new tech innovation would you want to see? Personally, I want to see crypto integrated into video games, some kind of reward system. It's kind of like I was kind of hoping that's where the gaming side really came out for me, is that I was kind of hoping that like NFTs would sort of work their way into the gaming system. And like Grand Theft Auto was like my first big one where I was like, dude, I could actually see how NFTs and how the reward system inside of Grand Theft Auto could play into crypto. And that's kind of where I was at with it, dude. And I still, to this day, I still feel like that is like the number one way for crypto to evolve into a game is like something like GTA, dude. And I don't know if it ever will, but I mean, it'd be cool if you could actually buy GTA NFTs, insert them into the game, and have those valuable things. I mean, like, again, there's so many things that you could think of, but yeah, I would agree with you, man. I want to see a new tech be integrated as well. We've gone away from tech. This industry hasn't had no new tech. I said this before, dude. Like this industry has gone straight to meme coins and rugging people. Like that's what crypto is known for. It's not even known for the tech anymore. The people that come into the space have no idea what some of these projects do. And you had the guy in here coming in here talking shit about the Pure Wallet, right? But the guy has no idea. Like he's just saying it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. But like it's actually them trying to bring some new technology to the space that no one's had in this space before. Yeah, there's hiccups. Yeah, it's not. Again, everyone has to roll things out. I mean, tech's not always perfect. But at least there's a tech company trying to come out with something that is completely new to the space, and like that I can get on board with. Like that is what excites me. And so yeah, some people might come in here and dog it and things like that, but hey, at least there's a company out here trying to bring new tech, and it's not just some kind of pump and dump scheme like a lot of these other meme coins are. They're actually trying to do something different in the space, which again, that's what you want. You want something that's different in the space that actually brings value and people can use to better their life in crypto, and that's really what it comes down to. So, I get that people want to come in and dog that kind of stuff, but at least there's people out there still trying to build and still trying to do good things for, to create new things in the space. And it's not easy. This space is definitely not easy to bring new tech in. It's like super hard to do that. And we've seen that over and over and over again. So nodes are tech, they actually work and support the ecosystem. Yeah, and like like Hogzilla was telling me about how Beam was coming out with nodes. I didn't have time to like really research the nodes and stuff like that, but you're right, owning nodes is actually a big thing. I just didn't have time to research it and purchase it at that time. But Hogzilla, I think you own a few nodes with Beam, but I mean, yeah, that's a perfect example of one. So, you buy into these things to support the ecosystem. You buy tokens, you buy nodes, you buy you buy the coins to support the ecosystem that you're in. That's exactly what you do. Pure wallet token is no different, right? You buy Pure Wallet token to support the ecosystem. If you believe in the wallet, you want to see the tech come out, you want to be around the tech, you want to, be able to do the mining that's going to come out with the Pure chain. You want to be able to do those things. Like, that's why you would support Pure Wallet token. Not everyone's going to support Pure Wallet token, just like not everyone's going to support Solana or Cardano or any of these kind of things, right? You pick the ones that you like and the ones that you think that can do well for you. If you don't think it's going to do well for you, then you avoid it. And no one's out here pushing it. You know what I mean? We talk about it, and if people are interested in it and they like it, then you move forward with it. If not, you move out. GTA Online is working to complete the Roblox and Fortnite. It would be a missed opportunity if Rockstar Games does not utilize crypto. Dude, I think about it all the time, Andrew. Like, to ask Fan, dude, I brought it up multiple times. Like, how crazy would that be if we could actually just like incorporate that somehow? I don't know how we would, but it would be the dopest thing. The market is designed to drop when people have exhausted their capital. Dude, that is well said. I appreciate this comment. This comment is so true. Your comment is so true. Exactly. That's when people miss out. Yep, buying the cheap because they've exhausted their capital. You're absolutely right. So dipping again would go to $2. That's kind of $2.25. $2 would be my next buy on XRP. That'd be my next aggressive purchase. As sleazy as the exchanges are, it's hard to feel sorry for them when they get hacked, allegedly. Allegedly, yeah, right. Yeah, it is kind of hard, but I mean, that's it. Nodes are pretty much a pre-sale using nodes as a cover from the SEC. Some actually do work. Not Gala. Yeah, Gala kind of screwed themselves. Again, I'm not going to dog the I've already said my piece with Gala, but yeah, Gala's. I'll just leave it at that. Known economy is shit. I would even sell my property I got. You got 12 acres? That's pretty good, dude. For sale, I need to buy it on Bitcoin. Dude, that's pretty good, though, to have 12 acres. Property is a good asset to have. But, all right, guys, I'm actually getting some food in me. I went to a volleyball game, came straight home and got online. So I'm going to go eat some food. And I appreciate everyone coming on here. Like I said, I guess really what it comes down to for everyone here is just stay positive, please. Don't let these, like I said, I pulled these up here because it just shows you all the negativity in the market. Just avoid this, man. Don't even read this kind of stuff because, again, it's just a lot of it's negative. And there's nothing you could do to change what's happening in the market because a lot of it is because of this right here. Exchanges out here that are manipulating the markets to who was that just said that trying to liquidate the markets so that people run out of capital. That's exactly what's happening. So yeah. But with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic night. And just for that hater out there, as you guys know, Pure Wallet AI, there is a pre-sale out there. You can actually go to purewallet.ai and check it out here. And I am going to shill it here because that guy was hating all night on it. So yeah, go check it out if you want to. It is a pre-sale, and you can use ETH right now to go in and do it. And there's a leaderboard out here that allows you to go in here and actually get some extra rewards for being able to be in the top 10. So definitely something to look at if you like to get into some kind of use case with the wallet. So with all that, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night and or morning, depending on where you're at. I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, here at the same place, same time. And with all that, love you guys a ton. Thank you guys so much for everything. And we're out. Peace out, everyone.